Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back. I'm so excited you all are joining me again today. This is going to be the first video of a 16-day program. It is meant to be done 4 days a week for 4 weeks, and it is for beginners. Now, anyone can do this by adjusting the weight and resistance, but there will be a lot of voiceovers and a lot of reps and instructions for those who are just starting out and are looking for tips and how-tos. Okay, so don't forget to do a quick warm-up, probably about 3 to 5 minutes, and stretch, and then get started into the workout. And again, do what you are comfortable with. If I am lifting 15 pounds and body weight is what is your comfort zone, do the body weight, okay? So make this your workout, not mine. There are different sizes and thicknesses of resistance bands, so make sure you find the ones that suit your needs. I'll be using the pink and blue one today. I have the smaller of those two booty bands loaded up right above my knees. I have a little bit of a bend in my knee, which puts a natural arch in my back, and I am just stepping from side to side, pressing out on the booty band as I make each step. So I'm doing a count of 10, left and then right, and that counts as 1, and I'm doing, again, 10 reps of this. Now I'm standing in place, feet are shoulder width apart, and I am just pulsing my legs against that resistance band for 10 reps. Okay, I've switched over to the larger resistance band. My feet are shoulder width apart and my toes are turned out just a little bit. I still have that booty band set right above my knees, and I am going down into a full range of motion squat. Only do what you feel comfortable with. If the booty band feels like too much to you, then just use body weight, and then just make sure that you are in control of that squatting motion. I'm holding a dumbbell at shoulder level, contracting my abs, and slowly bringing my knee up towards my chest. These are slow, controlled movements, and you should feel this in your lower abdominals. This is a standing ab exercise. Everyone's range of motion is going to be different, so make sure that you do what is comfortable for you. The important thing is slow, controlled movement and finding your balance. Lifting the left leg and then the right leg count as 1, and I will be repeating this motion 10 times. Lowering that dumbbell to hip level, the lower part of my body stays completely stationary, and I am using my abdominals to twist the upper part of my body from left to right. Left and right count as 1, and again, I'm going to be repeating this 10 times. This next exercise I like to call stir the soup. I have a dumbbell held at chest level. My feet are shoulder width apart, my abs are contracted, and I am using my arms to push out all the way around and then bring the dumbbell back into my body. My arms are fully extended. I'm doing this 10 times one way and then 10 times the other way, but I'm only going to record it going one way. Using that same dumbbell starting at my hip, I'm doing a diagonal motion across my body like I am throwing that weight over my shoulder. Obviously, I am not letting go, and then bringing it back down to my hip. And as you can see, this is a full body motion. My hip is actually popping forward a little bit like I am really just throwing something over my shoulder. And obviously, we're going to be doing both sides, and we'll be doing 10 repetitions of this. I also want to mention, make sure when you're on that upward motion, you are contracting your abdominals. I increased weight for this exercise as I will be working the glutes. So when I'm putting that weight down, it is in line with my heels and my feet are shoulder width apart. And as I'm placing that weight on the floor, it is a slow controlled motion. My back remains straight. I do not want it rounded out. So again, down, making sure my back is straight. And when I get to the very top, I tuck my hips and squeeze my glutes as tight as I can, making sure to activate all of those muscles. I've grabbed 2 dumbbells for bicep curls. My arms are tight to my body, and the only part of my arm that is moving is that forearm, bringing the weight up to my chest and then back down to my leg. I want full range of motion here. And my stance is usually very similar for all arm exercises for stability reasons. I have a little bend in my knee, and then I have my feet usually about shoulder width apart. And I'm doing 10 reps of this. Now, the second part of this exercise is you are twisting your arms so that your palm is facing towards your back, and you are rotating those weights in towards your belly button and then out by your shoulders, and then in towards your belly button and out by your hips. And we'll be doing 10 repetitions of this as well. This next exercise can be done on the floor, on a yoga mat. My gym happened to have this cushy padding, so I threw it down. But this exercise works my lower abs. I am in plank position, and I am slowly and in control bringing my knee up towards my chest, straight up and then back down. And this is activating my lower abdominals. I actually do this exercise when I'm trying to get a little bit extra in for the day at my office. And it is just sitting and standing. But when you sit, you release and relax all of your muscles. And when you stand, you re-engage all of those muscles. This really works your glutes and the front of your legs. To make it a little bit harder, I am holding a 10-pound weight at chest level. But again, just sitting and standing. I have 30 seconds on the timer, so I'll be doing this for 30 seconds. And when I get to the top, I am making sure to tuck and squeeze my glute muscles as tight as I can to make sure those are activating. And I will do a side view of that so that you can see exactly what I am doing there. I am holding a dumbbell at chest level and then pressing it straight out. The dumbbell level does not change when I am pressing it out. So out and then back in to my chest, full range of motion, fully extended. And again, that dumbbell stays at chest level for 10 reps. Using that same dumbbell, I am pushing it straight up over my head and then bringing it back down right above my chest. I will be doing 10 reps of this. And again, you guys, my feet are shoulder width apart and I have a little bend in my knee for stability, and I will be doing 10 reps. To finish up my circuit, I am doing glute bridges. I have a 15-pound weight on my hips to increase the intensity of it, and I am pressing up through my glutes as high as I can and then squeezing them as tight as I can at the top for 2 seconds before releasing them back down. My feet are shoulder width apart and my weight is in my heels. My toes are not touching the ground. Some people like to have their feet flat against the ground, but I cannot get into my glutes that way. So figure out the stance that works best for you. And I'm doing 10 repetitions of this, and that will be the end of the circuit. If you feel like you want some more, just go ahead and restart the video.